Hey y'all, clean my son's room with me. So in this video, I am getting ready to make my son's bed. Those are some fresh bedding, fresh sheets that I literally just washed. Now my son is 14 years old, and he's old enough to make his own bed, clean his own room and stuff like that. But there are times where I have to go in and actually, do these things myself, because there are times where he doesn't do a good job. I don't know if he's just trying to get through it quickly, or he just doesn't care, or I don't know. But like I said, there are times when I have to actually go in there and do these things myself, because I'll still find paper under the bed, food laying around, like cups laying around, like these are all things that my child knows that I don't play about. And he knows that when I come in there, that room better be clean. And when I see that it's not clean, I'm taking phones, I'm taking tablets, I'm taking the video games, I'm taking everything out of the room until he can show me that he's capable of cleaning his room. And I always tell my son, because my son was diagnosed with ADHD, and also he was diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. And I always tell my son, do not let your disability define you, because you can do these things that you are capable of doing. It's either you're just being lazy about it and you don't want to do it, or like I said, you just don't care. But like right there, I'm putting my son's screws back on his dresser because one of the little headboard things came loose, and I'm just trying to figure out, okay, why is this loose? You either diving in this bed and playing around in this bed for those screws to come loose and that headboard to be hanging, but I'm gonna just get back to it later. But me as a mom, I can honestly say I literally go in my son's room and I clean his room up every day. And even if he did go in there and clean it, I'm still coming behind him and I'm just redoing it. That might be the OCD in me, but I have to make sure these things are done. I don't play around about having no dirty, nasty room, and he knows that. And now my son also goes to occupational therapy. He was going twice a week, but during his re-evaluation, they decided that he only needed to do 1 day a week, since he is starting to get better at certain things like handwriting, hygiene, dressing himself, and then again, like I said, cleaning his room. He is starting to get a little better, but there are times, like I said, where my baby needs a little help, and I'm just gonna come in and I'm gonna help. I'm gonna always help him regardless, but at the end of the day, I know that he can do these things, and I'm proud of him because he at least tries. He doesn't sit there and say, Mom, I can't do it like he used to. He tries. And as you can see, my son is into a little bit of everything. He's into gaming. He's into, what is I don't know what those posters are, but he's into Superman, I'm sorry. He's into Spider-Man. He's into Black Panther. Yeah, those are things that my son enjoys. He enjoys playing the video game, which he is very spoiled when it comes to video games. I don't know if you can see it, but he has an Xbox One, and he also has a PlayStation 5. He also has the Nintendo Switch. Like, yeah, my son is very spoiled, and I tell him all the time, like, if you want to continue to, get things, you're going to have to start doing what's important, and what's important is keeping your room clean. What's important is making sure you're showering. What's important is making sure you're brushing your teeth, making sure you're throwing trash in the trash, and, just following the chore chart that I had, because we created him a chore chart for him to follow. And like I said, some days he follow it, some days he don't. So it's like, mama has to go in there and she has to do what she has to do. Like, I don't really have any issues with my son when it comes to, like, attitude-wise. Like, he doesn't yell. He rarely gets upset. So it's just like I said, the only time we really have to discipline him is like when he is not, doing his chores, keeping his room clean, stuff like that. But other than that, I'm proud of my son, and I'm happy that he is getting the proper help that he needs, and that he is showing me and his dad that he are capable of doing certain things like that you have to do on a daily. But here is me just putting his pillows and stuff on his bed, and I'm also going to be vacuuming his carpet because he spilled a red, I want to say some juice, or it was like some soda. I'm not really sure, but it's a red stain on his carpet. And those are the Grinch socks that he received from that Grinch meal that I bought him. But yeah, I'm going to be shampooing his carpet because, again, I'm trying to get that red stain up. And I've been trying to get that red stain up for like a few days now, and nothing seems to be getting it up. So I don't know. I just keep trying to tackle it because, man, it looks ugly. And I keep telling them, like, why would you put a drink on the carpet knowing that it's going to fall over? Like, put it on your desk, put it on the table, something, son. Please don't put drinks on the floor knowing that you might accidentally knock them over. Like, geez, come on, let's get it together. But then again, also, as you can see, my son is into Sonic back there and stuff like that. Right here is his TV stand, and he got all his little stuffed animals. And as you can see, it's a stain right there on the carpet too. Like, I just don't understand what's
and wiping this area
getting stains on the carpet
underneath
but
the TV stand.
I rearranged it, wiped it down,
TV
and wiped the TV off and everything,
like,
so that'd be neat and clean.
on it, and
I'm probably gonna have to wipe down
but I also
his PlayStation 5.
did.
And here is his computer desk where, you know, I just rearranged everything, and he has his cute little Christmas tree. It's cute. And yeah,
So
this is how everything is looking right now.
I just have to straighten up
it's
over
coming
here.
along. I just have to wipe off his dresser.
My bunny is
and this
in
is my
his
little
room
Chloe. She's in his room right now because the Christmas tree is in her spot where she normally is.
And please
she's
don't
able
say,
to
rabbits
roam
aren't supposed
and
to
get
be in
out of
the
this
cage.
cage whenever she wants to. Right now, she doesn't want to.
Free whenever she wants to. Her door
but
is
yeah,
always open.
that's my little baby. Now
she
ran in the back because she don't want to be bothered.
And right now, she's just like,
yeah.
Why are you recording?
But as you can see, also, she's like, Mom, get out of here. Like, let me be in peace. So
right now,
I'm just letting her
I'm
be in
about
peace.
to actually shampoo.
As you can see, that stain right there, this is what I'm trying to get up. And I'm going to be shampooing his carpet. So, I don't know. Even if it doesn't come all the way up, I just want to at least lighten up a little bit more to where it's not really visible.
And I already have his bed together.
The bed is all fixed and made.
This drone right here, I'm about to
his
just see if
I'm
it
probably
works.
going
I'm
to
probably
get rid
going
of
to
that
give it
drone
away
because
because
he
he
doesn't
doesn't use it. So there's no point having it.
That's about it.
But yeah, I'm about to finish his room before I have to go pick him up from school. And that's what I'm about to do. Okay, so this is the final results of his room. That stain did not come up as much as I wanted to, but it did lighten up. So I'm going to try something else to get it up. But everything is all nice and neat. I'm just letting the fan try to dry the floor a little bit. Bed nice and made. And yeah. That's it. Thanks for watching.